My daughter just said if I show up on her TikTok feed one more time, she's gonna fight me. Oh my god.
I'd win too.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. All right, so hi, Pauline from Chronically Spicy, and trying to stay as trying to take this experience and with this medical vacation I'm on, which is my second now. First one was to Tennessee, and that's where was diagnosed with mass oxidation syndrome, hypermobile spectrum disorder, dysautonomia, and something else. Um, and I am now looking at the possibility of having Magic syndrome, Behçet syndrome, and relapsing polychondritis. I did another video on relapsing polychondritis. So now we're going to talk about what is Magic syndrome. And I have to be very careful on how I phrase this for the TikTok. Hi Macy. Please share, please like, hit the tap the screen, and help me get into the algorithm for the FYP. That will be lovely. I would appreciate it very much because I am sharing information on a rare disease that I may potentially have. Um, so, and thank you for joining. Magic syndrome. Okay, so this is from the Genetic and Rare Diseases Information Center. And I'm going to try and keep this one 10 minutes or less for the actual YouTube video. Okay, let's go. All right, Magic syndrome. I need a sip of water. Disease at a glance. Magic syndrome is a rare autoinflammatory syndrome characterized by the presence of features of relapsing polychondritis, which you need to fit. If to be diagnosed, you need to fit the criteria. You have to have 3 of the symptoms. I have at least 6 that I saw recognized in myself. My eye is potentially it just feels like I'm blinking over sand. But my eye may potentially be a symptom of relapsing polychondritis. It's one. So you can watch my subscribe to my YouTube channel or check out my YouTube channel. I just did a 10-minute video on what that is. It's uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt, and it comes and it goes. So, Magic syndrome is a rare autoinflammatory disease. Blah blah blah. Okay. Features of relapsing polychondritis and Behçet's disease in the same individual, and I may also have Behçet's. So, it causes inflammation of the cartilage in ears, nose, throat, and rib cage. I haven't noticed anything in the rib cage. It can also lead to recurrent ulcers in the mouth and another area, south. Some patients may also experience eye problems, joint pain, fever, colitis, inflammation of the inner lining of the colon, thrombophlebitis, a swollen vein due to a blood clot, or inflammation of blood vessels in the brain and spinal cord. Excuse me. In some cases, the disease can also cause arterial aneurysms. The symptoms of polychondritis or RP usually occur after the symptoms of Behçet's disease. So I'm not doing these in the right order, but if I put the videos back together in the right order, then we're okay. When do the symptoms begin? Usually, and this is nice and general, anywhere from childhood to adulthood. And about it, population estimate. Hey, Stormy, thank you for the likes. Fewer than 1,000 people in the U.S. have this disease. I'm in a Facebook group that has doctors and many patients with RP and Magic syndrome and Behçet's. It's an RP group. It's a relapsing polychondritis group, but many people have the trifecta. And let's just say that I've been welcomed into the tribe. Population estimate, like I said, fewer than 1,000 people in the US. I would like to switch my luck, please, and change it to winning the lotto multiple times, as opposed to finding out that I have another trifecta of comorbid conditions. Symptoms include, actually, may start around childhood to adulthood, and we talked about what the symptoms are. GARD is not currently aware of any organization specific to this disease. There is a creator on TikTok named, she goes by Hypogal, and she has written an article on the condition. Let me go back over here. I'm at 5 minutes. All right, let's see. Hypogal. Because that was magic syndrome. Basically, the short answer is walking hurts sometimes. Okay. Relapsing polychondritis. Let's see if I can find. I believe she wrote this for the Cleveland. Here we go. All right, Hypogal. Hypogal, giving you a shout out. I will tag you. This is the Hypogal website. She has relapsing polychondritis. What is RP? For over a decade, I have let's start over. For over a decade, I've been overwhelmed by numerous rare medical conditions, including relapsing polychondritis, RP. Relapsing polychondritis is an autoimmune rare disease, and the cause is unknown. The following is a breakdown of the medical term. Relapsing polychondritis. Chondritis refers to the cartilage. So basically think EDS, connective tissue disorder, but mega. Poly means more than one episode. Do you know how to stay calm? Because when I have one symptom, I seem to go into full pass. Give me a minute, babe. Relapsing as a noun means to fall back or return. So there you go. Relapsing polychondritis is an inflammatory disease that affects cartilage. Cartilage is flexible, strong tissue that gives form and support to parts of your body, like your nose and your ears. The inflammation of cartilage can lead to the neurosis of the cartilage, meaning the actual breakdown of the cartilage. Let's just say, look, this doesn't hurt right now. I can do this only when I'm in a flare. And I can pull on it like all the way down. My cartilage is non-existent right now. My nails get actually flexible. My nails are actually flexible right now. I'm actually surprised my hair is still I'm surprised my hair hasn't gone back to what it looked like in that one TikTok. Yeah. RP is an inflammatory disease that affects cartilage. Cartilage is flexible, strong tissue. Said that already. Okay. Relapsing polychondritis can affect any part of your body that is cartilage. The affected cartilage may include nose, eyes, joints, spine, ears, windpipe. Eyes, heart, and blood vessels may be affected as they have a biochemical makeup that is similar to cartilage. I did not know that. Did you? A diagnosis for RP is usually not easily found. Relapsing polychondritis is rare and affects only 3 to 5 per million people. What? Can I just be struck by lightning? It'd be a lot easier. The first RP affects only 3 to 5 people per million.
I thought you already knew that we weren't allowed to be normal.
I'd like to. The first symptom of RP is usually inflammation of the ear or ears. However, RP may first affect a different cartilage than ears. I'm going to show you real quick on YouTube. Huh? Take a baby aspirin. No? I hate then suffer.
Yeah, I was going to. I was just going to bitch like this.
Okay, fine. All right. Let's go to sharing. I'm going to share this for you so you can see what I am looking at. All right. Share. All right. This, and I'm showing people my, nope, that is not what that's, I'm showing people the third pinned video in my profile. Um, if you want to step out and see this and check out that video, third pin video in my profile, and come on back, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And the fact that I have relatively clear skin at this point is blowing my mind because this is crazy. Okay, so let's go back over here to HypoGal. But that's what I look like. All right. And my cartilage, everything still happens. And I have multiple symptoms that you only need to have 3 of like the many symptoms. I have 6. All right. Magic syndrome. One more thing. Let's see. Rare Disease Day, just so you guys know, at NIH is February 29th, 2024. Now, Magic syndrome, getting a diagnosis. All right, let's look at that real quick. This might be a completely separate video. For a person with a rare disease, the process of finding the right diagnosis can take several years. It took me 15 for MCAS. Working with an engaged and dedicated primary care provider is important. PCPs who specialize in treating children we know that. Okay, so your diagnostic team can help. Rare disease experts. Let me cut. Okay, thank you, GARD, Genetic and Rare Disease and Information Center. But basically, I'm going to tell you right now, if you suspect or someone you know suspects that they have relapsing polychondritis, magic syndrome, or Behçet syndrome, tell them that there is an RP Facebook support group and to join that, because there are doctors in there. There are many patients in there. There are no tests that can confirm this. It's usually pictures and clinical presentation and patient history and meeting at least 3 of the criteria. I meet at least 6. And this turns out is a symptom of both magic syndrome, relapsing polychondritis, RP, and potentially Behçet syndrome. So there you go. And I've been in a flare that I thought I came out of because my hair is back to normal. But maybe I'm not quite as out as I thought I was. That's what I've got for today right now on magic syndrome. Stick around for the next video. I'm going to do a 10-minute or less on Behçet's. Please like, subscribe, share. The most important thing you can do is share on your social media. Comment, engage, and help me build my community on YouTube. Here's why. On TikTok, it's a thriving chronic illness community helping each other. On YouTube, I'm not seeing the representation that we need. What we get on YouTube is usually everyone else on YouTube talking about whatever suspected fakers and XYZ, and we don't have when something hits the news, and we need to be there to stand our ground and to share our stories. So leave a comment and let me know if you'd like to share your story with me. I can have one guest at a time on my channel. or leave a comment with an expert that you, a favorite doctor, a favorite TikToker, favorite content creator who is an expert in or talks a lot about or advocates for certain conditions. They do not have to be specific to the conditions that I have, because my channel is advocacy for self-awareness and self-advocacy for chronic illness in general, although I do focus on the conditions that I do have specifically. But I want this to be a place for everyone with chronic illness. And also, we'll talk about medical gaslighting in a different video. All right, stick around if you're hanging out. I'm going to do another video on Bayshets. Have a good night. All right, I'll be back.